Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to finally another video. It has taken me a while, so I do apologise for my absence, but I did have a 5,000 word essay to write, and my god, did that take its time to write. I have never been so stressed over an essay in my life. And so I thank you for staying around if you have. I do appreciate it. It does mean the world to me, as I think it has been a good 2 weeks since I've done a video, uploaded one, or even done a build, for example, even actually played Sims. I was that busy with the essay. But here I am, I'm bringing today, finally, I wanted to do Simsie's shell build challenge, and I thought I would put it in Jungle or Selva Dorada, and I'd give you a kind of jungle retreat styled home, I guess. And so what I tried to do is, I will change it at the end, but I wanted to have, I think it was James Turner or Little Sim Supply did a half in, half out pool, and so I thought I'll give that a go and see if I could get around with it by using like arches into the pool. And then obviously the game says that you can't put arches over water, annoyingly, so I do put columns there and remove the walls, but I do change it later and I just put windows there instead, because Simsie does say not to change any of her exterior walls, and that's what I effectively do is I change her exterior walls. So I decided to obviously go back and not have the half in, half out pool, and it also kind of messes with the lighting a little bit, because obviously with the windows some of them look like they're open, but with these ones they don't actually look open. No, that doesn't make sense. No, it's like, obviously you can see the windows there, they are open, but they're still effectively windows, so it doesn't mess with the lighting. But when you remove the walls, then the lights stop functioning, and when you see I put lights in there, it doesn't change anything, it messes with the lighting, so I thought the windows looked a little bit better. I wanted to have those ones with the open shutters, but they didn't really fit on the right size wall, which is really quite frustrating, but because I wanted to keep with the aesthetic of having those nice wooden looking windows. But then I decided to put the big glass windows and just use the same sort of wood colouring, and I think it looks nice. Obviously I can't have the indoor outdoor pool, but what can you do? Simsie gave us a challenge and I can't change the challenge, and I had to cut out a lot of footage there, mainly because I will link the video in the description down below, but I used Aveline's like skylight, as you saw in the video there, and that took me quite a while to get used. Like I didn't know how, it took me a long time to work it out. So I didn't really think it needed to be in the footage, and obviously I can link you the video in the description down below, because I did a lot of messing around because the pitch of the roof is quite high, and I was trying to see if I could like get it a size down, but it didn't really work. So it's obviously got quite a high pitch, but you didn't need to see me messing around with the roofing that much. So I realised I guess I didn't show any of the roofing in this video. Whoops! That was not planned. I did plan to include some of the roofing, but I guess I forgot to press record. I do apologise. It's one of those days where you just forget what you're doing. Like, I know I set out to do this, but it took me all day to build. I'm such a slow builder, it's so bad, but it just took me so long to build this place. And it's not even the biggest of lots. But then, like, if you look back on my older videos, I did this huge mansion, and that took me probably a week to finish. I'm just so slow. I'm just like, oh, maybe this will work, oh, maybe that'll work, and then I just never make up my mind. So that's why it takes me a long time to build. But yeah, it's been a while since obviously I've done a voiceover, so do excuse any weird pauses or weird noises, but whew, it's still a little bit shocking coming back to this, obviously, but I'm glad to finally be making videos again. I am home for Easter for about 3 weeks, I think, so I do hope to continue with the schedule of a video once a week, but that may change depending on when I've got time, because obviously I'm home with my family for a bit, I may not have as much time to play The Sims. As I take a long time to build, I can't like pump out the builds, even though that's like a week. There's still like a week of making the video, doing the video, doing the build, then editing, recording, that comes under the same thing, editing, and then doing the voiceover, finding a time when obviously I've got the house to myself, and then obviously doing all the thumbnail. It doesn't take too much time, but it's still like when I'm at home, and I've been at uni for the past, since January, so a good like 2-3 months away. I can't really be like, oh, I'm gonna not do anything with my family because I haven't been here for so long. So obviously I'm going to be doing as much as I can, but still within reason. So yeah, here we are moving on to the living room. I was a little bit confused at first on the colour scheme because I wanted to use those lovely mint coloured sofas, but then I was like, it's a little bit too matchy of the fact that we've moved on now. I guess we moved on. Well, now we've moved on to, I think it was the main bedroom. And what I chose to do was, so I'm sorry about that. I thought I had more on the living room there, but I guess not. Whoopsie. We probably will come back to it. It's probably my poor editing and not putting the videos in order, because for some reason on my home Wi-Fi, the videos were being uploaded in different schedules. So it came up on my OneDrive in a different order. So I'm not entirely sure. Maybe part of what I recorded didn't get uploaded because my home Wi-Fi is a little bit slow at times. So yeah. Oh no, we're back downstairs. Oh, okay. No, we're back upstairs now. You're seeing this video as new as I am. Like, maybe I did put this video together, but I didn't have much time to like truly. Obviously I should put more time in, but it's still like, you can still track where I'm going with this build, can't you? And then I guess we've moved back down onto the dining room, sorry. And I could still, as you can see, I had this like mint coloured going through most of the house, and it is a nice colour and it goes really well with the floorboards, but I wanted to use those mint curtains which came with seasons, I think, and with having the mint tiles and mint sofas and mint oh yeah, there we go. I did change the colours to, I think, more, as you can see, more of a cream, and I think the cream worked quite nicely, to be honest. And obviously can't be doing a Simsie challenge build without putting the Simsie plant in, so always got to have that plant in this house. I think I put it again behind, oh no, maybe I didn't. I thought I put it behind the TV, but I had another one that came with Jungle Adventure, and for some reason it kept on messing up with the lighting. I can't really explain why. It was like I put it in and then it would darken the room, and it just made no sense really. But what can you do? It was very confusing because I really wanted to use it, and then wait, that messed with the lighting as well. I don't know why either. The lighting seemed very odd when I was building this, considering I don't know why it was doing that, but may end up removing that before I put the build on the gallery, just because it kind of messed with the lighting, even though I like those shelves. So I think I've got a couple more bedrooms upstairs to do. I think the majority of the downstairs is done now, or maybe I'm just adding a little bit more clutter. See, look, I did put the plant in there, and it seems really dark compared to the rest of the house, and I couldn't really explain it. Like, I kept on removing it, putting it in a different place, all that jazz, but then for some reason it just kept on coming up dark. So, oh, the video footage here is in the wrong order. Oh wow, as you can see, that's definitely in the wrong order, and I've obviously furnished this bit before. Oh, okay. Yeah, those video footages were definitely in the wrong order there. I do apologise there. That was That's been my poor internet uploading it in different times, because used to it uploaded it, because I guess the way it was working was it was uploading it depending on the size, so some things would get uploaded before others even though it started before. But even still, like, I had it on date organised, and I guess I mistracked it. I was downloading the things onto my iPad and I guess I misplaced it, so I do apologise. But yeah, now we're moving on. I just added in a little bath. I thought that was quite nice. It's not really a master, but and it's not really an ensuite because it's just got a bath in it. But then I thought, oh, do I add a toilet? No, I don't think I had a toilet. But it was just nice because it's like a retreat home. You're going to have just like a room with a bath in it. And it had like a nice, obviously, that window isn't going to really work well if you've got a toilet in there. But even still work well with a bath. But I just thought it was a nice addition. Because I had a lot of rooms in this place. And then I'm always like, what am I going to do with this one? What am I going to, how many bathrooms does this place need? I couldn't really decide. So yeah, I think we're going to be moving on to the second bedroom by the looks of it. Yeah. And then I realise I think the footage is going to switch now. Yeah. And I think I come back to it. I'm going to come back to it in a sec. From what I can see. Yeah. I'm sorry. Obviously haven't done this in a while, so please excuse my poor video organisation. But now, because it's a rental, excuse me, I thought I would add in a laundry service, and I guess I didn't record. Oh my god, this is turning into an absolute shambles. What am I doing today? Oh my god, I guess I thought when I was recording this I was a little bit more, what's the word, a little bit more organised. But the thing is, sometimes like when I'm recording I have to record a bit and then I have to stop and then maybe go get a drink, or maybe go make some food, or go do something. Like my mum's asked me to do something around the house, so I'd like record it sporadically throughout the day. So that's the thing, it's not just like one piece of recording. And I guess that's how most of my videos are done, because I might do one bit one day, one bit the other day. But my video organisation was not good, nor me actually checking that the videos were in the right order, and actually recording me doing bits in the house. But I kind of like the way this one turned out, to be honest. It's quite nice and bright, and obviously because it's a challenge, I was trying to think of things which maybe somebody hadn't done, and obviously trying to think a little bit more outside the box and that sort of thing. So I do like the way this turned out. And coming back to it, what I did in the kitchen, as you can see there in the right hand corner, is Simsie decided to put in Kayla, what I should obviously call her, if she watches this video, hi, bit late but hi. And I decided, in her little box she put in, I added in some fish tanks so that the cabinets and the living room kind of looked in on each other, but there was like a fish tank between the two. So yeah, I really like the look of that. And probably before I upload this, I probably will put fish in there just to make it a little bit more lived in and stuff. But now we've come back to the second bedroom. Now we have. And so yeah, I don't know, maybe I forgot to edit that pause out. It's fine, we're back. Probably me on the phone. Yeah, so I think I added in 3 bedrooms and a kid's bedroom. And obviously, being a rental, I wanted it to not be too kiddified, if that's the right word. Obviously, it's meant to look for kids, but I didn't want it to be like a girl or a boy room, or even a teenage room or a kid's room. I just wanted it to be a child's room. So even like I put a teddy and a toy box in there. A teenager can play with that. If they're renting the house, they're not going to really be bothered. Oh, there's a toy dog in my room. So I thought it looked fine. And it was a nice addition, just kind of made it look a bit more lived in, and that the owners per se were wanting to make the place look a little bit more homely, instead of just having all the rooms sparse. So yeah, always adding in the Simsie plant, and I wonder if she'll watch this video. If so, obviously I've said hello, but thank you for this challenge. Probably a little bit late coming in to saying thank you. Should have done this at the beginning of the build. But yeah, thank you for doing making the shell. I wanted to do this for ages, and I do hope you get a chance to watch this. I think you are on holiday at this time. So thank you, Kayla, for doing this. Shout out to her. We'll obviously link her channel in her original video in the link down below. Though probably most of you watching this video will obviously know who Lil Simsie is or Kayla is, so she doesn't really need much of an introduction there. But yeah, so kind of moving on to the last bedroom here, and then I think I'm going to do some landscaping after this. But yeah, so I kind of just went with a bit more of a beige theme that a kid wouldn't mind living in here. Like, there's the kids styled, like the trim at the top with the dinosaurs. I put an extra dinosaur under the dresser because, you know, mums don't like dinosaurs. If you want more information about that, go watch Lil Simsie. But yeah, I thought that was a cute little feature, and I guess I'm running out of things to talk about now. Oh, breathe, Connor, breathe. Yeah, I kind of like the way this house turned out, to be honest. It did take me a while to get what I wanted to do in each room, because sometimes when you're doing these sorts of houses where they're like rentals and they don't really have much of a plot line, you kind of flatline on trying to work out what to put in each room. Like, oh, could this work in here? But then what's the story behind putting this in this room, for example? And I guess this is just more of like a storage room, but there's that little dinosaur in the corner under the cabinet, and then I think I put a dog in instead, which was much cuter. So how have you all been today? Thank you for watching anyway. Hope you've all been having a lovely time wherever you are in the world. And yeah, hope you're all having a good time. And do let me know if you want anything else to see on this channel. I do hope to not let it die for 2 weeks again. But obviously doing a master's is quite stressful at times. Having a 5,000 word essay is a little bit daunting, especially on a topic which doesn't really have much academic research done on it. Basically, I had to do half the research myself, and I was not fully prepared for that. So it was a lot of like late nights and a lot of breakdowns. But we won't go there, because who wants to hear about me breaking down over an essay? Not me, not you. So we'll move on from that. But yeah, no, masters is quite stressful at the moment, and I obviously am enjoying it. But it's just so long and so full on. But what can I expect? It's not. I did my undergraduate. They say you step up from an MA, no, from a BA to an MA, and they really aren't lying. It really is a step up from undergraduate to masters. Sometimes I do regret it, but then I'm this far down. There's not much I can do about it. I made my bed, so I'm gonna lay in it, and I'm going to finish my masters. Oh, did I not do that room? Oh, whoops. I guess I forgot to furnish that bedroom on record, so I do apologise. When this house does get uploaded to the gallery, that room will be finished, and it must have been because I didn't know what to put in there. I might just do like another, I might do like a teen room or something, probably sticking again with like the gender neutral aspects of the room, maybe using beiges or reds or yellows. But I'll talk about how I think about that room will go now, because I guess I have the idea of how I want the room to look. So yeah, I think I'll do a teen room, maybe add in some extra bits and bobs, some bric-a-brac, and try and make it a little bit more teeny. And instead of like having the toys in there, I guess if you had two teens, it didn't matter which room that they would stay in. But I guess I'll make it a little bit more teen aesthetic, if you want to use that word. But yeah, I think apart from that room, the house is majoritively done now. And now I think I'll be moving on to the landscaping, if my footage is in the correct order. So yeah, you can see these skylights there. That's the thing with the roof. It was a bit odd trying to, oh, I guess maybe I'm not moving on to the landscaping. Maybe not. But yeah, that was the thing. When I did the roofing, it did take me a while to try and work out the roofing. And I do apologise for not showing any of it, because I did kind of like how the way the roof turned out. But I don't know why. Trying to work out the right pitch. And obviously I was watching the video when I was making Aveline's video when I was doing it. But I guess I forgot to put the footage in, so I do apologise. And now we're finally moving on to the landscaping. I do apologise for the break there in the footage, where I was doing absolutely nothing. But now we are finally moving on to the landscaping, so I forgot the word there. And then, oh, I haven't even done the screenshots yet. So I probably will cut off earlier, purely because I haven't done the screenshots. You can see how, when you haven't done this for 2 weeks, everything, you just forget everything. My God. This is meant to be like a glorious return. And this video is turning into an absolute mess. Forgot to decorate one room. Forgot to get the footage in the right order. Forgot to put the screenshots in. So I probably will cut off a little bit earlier. Just purely because then I can have my music out. My music, what's the word? I can't think of it now. Just like the out credits or music credits, whatever you want to use the word. Sorry, I can't think of it right now. But yeah, then you can have that to the screenshots. So obviously I haven't taken a screenshot yet because I haven't even decorated that room. Look at me, so organised. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed, and I do apologise for how messy this video has been in a sense. But if you liked, please do subscribe, comment, all that jazz, you know what I mean. And please do stick around. I do plan to hopefully make my videos a little bit better on the next one, have a little bit more organised, and have the screenshots in before I start doing the voiceover. But what can you do, eh? So yeah, thank you very much for watching. And do give a thumbs up. I do plan to keep going. I haven't stopped. I have thoroughly enjoyed starting up this channel, and I don't plan to end anytime soon. So I will see you all in my next video, and thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye!